welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more now. Let's just get right to it.
Ethereum price right now is roughly about $3,228 with a market cap rounded off to roughly about $400 billion. Ethereum has definitely come a long way compared to what Bitcoin, roughly over a trillion dollars market cap. And looking at this chart here over an hour, going down to the day, the week, the month, and the year to see where Ethereum came from. If this doesn't convince anyone now why you should invest in Ethereum because of this exponential growth, you need to take a second look, because this is going to be a long play. This is why I'm calling it a 10-year plan, because a lot of those persons that invested in Bitcoin, they waited, and a lot of those persons are actually cashing in today. And a lot of us were wishing that we had gotten in, and now we're seeing those people reap on their rewards. This is your opportunity to get in now for Ethereum, because the projection is here. If you guys are looking at what's happening, what is known as the crypto bubbles, you can see the crypto market over a year chart for the yearly is actually green. And if we go back for over a month ago, we saw a lot of green, but it started to get a little red. A lot of different meme tokens actually came into the picture, and then a lot of different meme tokens have actually faded as well. This is the reason why it's been red. In addition, the economy started to get a little challenge. And just roughly, if we go back a week, the week chart is actually very, very red. Of course, there are a few meme tokens that stand out. And just for today, and then go back for the hour, in the last hour of the time of making this video, the price has been looking pretty good, and we're still seeing that Go token that's actually there. And for those of you that got into that token is actually going to be really good. We do talk here about Ethereum, but let's take a look at what's going on in the big crypto charts here today. We want to know what's going on with all the bigger meme tokens and big tokens, the top 10. We still have Bitcoin around the 67,000. Of course, you see Ethereum at 3,300, BNB around the 579. And you know, BNB is now approaching its all-time high. Solana is actually doing very, very well. A lot of tokens that are actually being built on the Solana blockchain have been performing significantly well. Now, we know, for those of you that have been here since 2021 in the crypto space, you know, that being led by Ethereum. A lot of the tokens that actually have made a big name for themselves came out on the Ethereum platform. But for right now, Solana is actually beating Ethereum when it comes to those projects that are launched on that platform. I'm not sure how Ethereum is going to be able to gain that back, unless there's something that's going to be happening with Solana to go ahead and stop and have Ethereum go rain again. Or maybe another blockchain will take it. We see Dogecoin actually right now is down to 17 cents. That's actually a peak around the 21 cents. And for those of you that have been keeping track of the Proto Doge, you know that he's actually been investing in Doge. And if you know that he has over, I think it's over close to 10 million in tokens for Doge, roughly over $1 million right now. Let's see if he's going to go ahead and take profit. So yeah, the top 10 is not looking to buy. This is a forecast for a lot of the tokens that are going on right now. But again, Ethereum is definitely the way to go. Get a position here. What I'm going to do is actually go ahead and list a website that actually shows those tokens that are actually just launched, that are trying to make a name for themselves. But again, everything is actually, you have to do your research if you want to get in. But again, none of it is financial, but because a lot of those tokens, some of those tokens don't even last even an hour. And some of them, when they do break out, is because they do have a community. And a lot of the tokens that are being built right now that are successful are on the Solana blockchain. Again, Ethereum gained that back, but I think due to the Cancun upgrade that they have been implemented, they're more focused right now from a technology with scaling. They still have a problem with.
So at the time of making this video, Bitcoin price right now is roughly about 68,000. Ethereum's around the $3,300 mark, and the greed indicator roughly shows that it's actually good at 74%. It means that people now have money. People are interested in actually investing in crypto because they know that the altcoin season is actually approaching. They know that the Bitcoin halving, which most people are saying that it mostly should be starting on the 18th of April. So that's actually going to make it very, very interesting. We do see the price of where Bitcoin is, and we know what's going to rally after that. Yes, the situation with Ethereum, where the SEC, based on the Hinman document, which measures or discusses securities versus commodity, is now becoming a little murkier in how they're going to go ahead and approach this, and how this can very well impact Ethereum in the long run. Now, will this be a major catalyst to go ahead and slow Ethereum down? I do think that there will be a little bit of a pullback because a lot of people don't really like controversy. They don't like drama. They want where their money is going to actually go up rather than go down. And this is the time when you go ahead and dollar cost average. A lot of people becomes truly really emotional when it comes to seeing issues happen that can actually impact the market. It's called expectations. If you expect something's going to be happening, why would you put your money into that? And that's a normal human reaction. But this is when I dollar cost average. You know, everything that I discuss in these videos are not financial. It's just making the best decision possible. Now, whenever when you're investing, you don't just go into a crypto token because, you know, one, you hear somebody talking about it. You go in to know that how much risk am I going to take? You try to mitigate that risk. If I do put in $150, you know, how low is this going to have to go in order for me to take my money out? You have to go into the mindset that, you know, if the price goes down, how much more are you going to put in? This is how I do it. If I am truly confident in a crypto token and I know that this token has a scale where it's going to go very, very far, and it has a lot of financial backing behind it, and there's a lot of people that are actually very, very influential to see this token go even further on, I tend to put my money in that direction. And given the fact that these spot ETFs are real, we saw the resistance that the SEC got in reference to just trying to go ahead and get the approval blocked, and Congress actually pressed him and pressured the SEC, Gary Gensler, to say, hey, why not make Bitcoin a spot ETF? And it seemed as if he felt pressured and he went ahead and make it happen. Now, that may not be the same as you see in the Hinman document, which measures the security versus commodity, that they are setting forth, making the information clear that the way in which how Bitcoin actually got the spot ETF is not going to be the same for every other tokens going forward. Now, they did set forth a 3-week period to go ahead and reach out to Fidelity, Grayscale, and Bitwise to, you know, let's just talk about it, their application that they submitted. And that application, you know, they're going to talk about, you know, how do you feel about us, you know, classifying Ethereum as a security. But, you know, the SEC have been going back and forth, and particularly Gary Gensler in reference to his definition on commodity versus security. Look, we know commodity is physical, tangible, gold, silver, oil, and we know that securities comes forth if you are giving shares to a part of a company where people now go ahead and invest in, that classifies as security where there's more even regulations. It's not as stringent when it comes to commodity. Now, it's either here or there, which is right. Just the reason why I use the word murkier in reference to digital cryptocurrency, which now comes to crypto. How does that differ? We consider ourselves an investor when we're investing into crypto, and this is where, you know, why Gary is having all these issues with Congress because of the terms and definition of where it stands. Because you take your money and you buy crypto, you're investing in. Now, is Bitcoin a company? It is not a company. We're not buying shares. We are, number one, not getting dividends. Because now with securities, those companies have to be very, very transparent and let them know where their money is and how their money is doing from a portfolio. And you get what is known as a quarterly report that's either mailed to you from the brokerage firm that you're investing in to know how your portfolio is doing. You do not get that with crypto. So there's a lot of different delineation of how crypto digital currency is defined. So the fact that it doesn't fall into all of the guidelines for all the rules and regulations that has to the definition of a security, crypto still falls into the commodities realm because those stringent rules and regulations still does not apply to crypto right now. Now, they are trying to change that, but there's nobody running a company, a CEO of Bitcoin. Now, we do see in now Vitalik, we see the CEO of Solana, the CEO of Cardano, and all of them, they can be held accountable. We saw what happened. It's going on with FTX right now. We see what's happening with many other crypto CEOs where they can hold them accountable and they can actually see jail time. And this is the reason why I think the spot ETF for Ethereum is going to be interesting. Will it happen? Will there be an approval? I still believe there will be an approval for Ethereum, but there will be pushback. But there's still time to make money. There's a lot of things going on with meme tokens that you can make money as well. But the thing is that most analysts believe that they are now less optimistic that there's going to be approval happening for spot ETF for Ethereum right now. Understandable. This will go through a court term. We see what happened with XRP and how it was a long, drawn-out process. It did have an impact on the price, but we're now seeing that the cavalry is just not coming home to XRP right now. Even though I'm an XRP holder, I do have a good sized portfolio, but we have expected it to be more. And that is what I think that was most likely the intention of what the SEC is trying to do, because they're trying to slow down the amount of applications to come in. Will XRP be a spot ETF? We don't know, but we'll have to see where Ethereum goes first. So this is what I'm bringing to you guys, because May 3rd is the deadline for the SEC to make a decision about what they're going to do with the spot ETF Ethereum. BlackRock was successful. All right. Grayscale, hey, they're now reaping the reward of what BlackRock did. We see Coinbase being the custodian for all of where they're going to be transferring and doing the buys and sells for Ethereum. Now, this will be a triumphant victory if this was to happen. And the price right now of Ethereum, again, at 3,300, that price will definitely move. And this is why I'm doing these videos, to give you guys an overview of what is to come and how you can take part in crypto. And given the fact that all of these things are happening right now, are you going to be shied away from making money? There's still a lot of money to be made in crypto. You just have to be in the right place at the right time, because a lot of cryptos are actually being launched right now on decentralized platforms that a lot of you guys really don't know about it. And what I want to do is have you guys go ahead and watch a short little overview of what I'm talking about, how you can get in, the amount of risk you'll have to take, how you need to mitigate risk, and how to make money in crypto. And this is what I'm going to share with you guys.
Okay, so let's talk about memes. As you can see here, somebody turned roughly about $3,200 into roughly almost 500,000. This is what meme tokens do. This is how Doge made it, how SHIB did it, Pepe, Bonk, WIF, and all of those tokens. The question is, can you make this kind of money? The answer is yes, but you have to know that, again, even though none of these videos are financial, you have to take into account that, the greater the risk, the massive reward that you're going to get. But at the same time, you can lose all of your money. You just need to know how to get to these meme tokens. Now, for those of you that buy on the centralized exchanges, and what I mean by that is the Coinbase, the Binance, and all the other bigger exchanges, Mexi, and all of them that you guys are familiar with, these particular tokens, if they have not reached a particular market cap, the bigger names like the crypto.com and KuCoins will not list them. They have to be able to know that they can make money by, if they see that token has the volume, they will go ahead and list that token. Those are some of the major criteria that they will set as a criteria guidelines for all of those tokens if you want to be listed on an exchange. And of course, you have to meet other criteria that you've allocated the funds where your money is going where it said is. There's no drama, no controversy. But the reason why you cannot reach them because they're not listed on those exchanges. These are primarily listed on the decentralized exchange. And what I mean by that is that you can go to dexscreener.com. I'll put it in the description. It's DEXSCREENER.com. And you can see tokens as they come out. These are all crypto tokens. The list goes on. It's thousands of them. And the way in which how I pick these tokens, that I tend to look at the volume. I sort by volume. I want to know who's making money right now. I'll see that this THOG, which is on the Solana blockchain, and hey, there's many different blockchains, but primarily I tend to focus on the Solana blockchain, even though I support Ethereum 100% until that scalability comes to a point where it's actually manageable. I don't want to spend those gas fees right now. If you're listed on a centralized exchange, I'll go ahead and buy that particular token. But now, since the gas fees are a lot more lower and the centralized exchanges are pretty decent, the decentralized for Solana is actually really good, and the fees roughly is a fractions of a penny to go ahead and buy and sell. So right now, with the volume, I know that this particular token, the top 5 or top 10, I can take a look at and I can invest my money in. And I know most of you guys don't really know how to spend on some of these tokens. So you see this particular token, I am not endorsing this token whatsoever. I tend to look at what's the market cap, and I can see right here the market cap is roughly about 10.4 million, which means there's a lot of momentum going on. There's a lot of buying and selling going on. I take a look at the chart and I'll say to myself, is there hope for this particular token? Now, I am not endorsing this again. I'm just taking a look at it, and I take to see the last buy is roughly about 19 seconds ago. Somebody actually sold roughly $327. And I tried to see what are the big buys that are coming? I see somebody put 1,700. If I see somebody put 1,700, maybe they know something that I don't know. Then I'll go ahead and take a look at the bigger picture to see how this chart have actually been performing. Now, there are ways in which how you can get into these particular tokens. You have to definitely go ahead and download the crypto wallet. You have to understand the fundamentals, how to buy and sell, how to get the money from your bank account to do these particular tokens. There's many videos online, but this is just an overview, a 30,000 view of how you can make money on these meme tokens as the altcoin season start. When is the altcoin season going to start? Believe it or not, it's actually starting to ramp up now. It's going to get even more aggressive as it approaches the summer months, because now we know that the Bitcoin halving is actually going to be kicking in roughly in a few days or a few weeks. It's going to be a game changer, and as the tide rises, the boats will float, and there will be a potential to make money. All I ask is that you guys be really, really careful when you invest in these tokens. Don't just listen to somebody's word. If you know about a token and if they have a website, you go ahead and you visit the website. You get a feel. You join the Telegram group. You build a rapport with that community to see if you want to put it. And normally when I do get into these particular meme tokens, I put on a minimum of $30, and I'll take about $150, and I'll split that $30 around until the $150 is gone, because these are the ones that would most likely give me a chance of doubling or tripling the money that I actually invested, and I'll make more than what I actually combined, 150, and so I'm turning that $150 into roughly $3,000. You can make more than that, but you have to be really, really cognizant on how you're going to be investing your money. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little example of and seeing how people are making money. The meme madness will be starting soon. And I just want to give you guys a heads up. This is how you go about getting a jump start and saying, hey, how do those people get into those token? How are they making the money? Now you know exactly where they're going. So this is just a short clip. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now let's get back to the video.
Now, after watching that video, I hope you guys got a good feel for where crypto is, how you can make money. You see where you can go ahead and get it. And again, I will put that link in the description. But crypto is definitely a means to make money, and definitely you have to be careful because it's a means to lose a lot of money. At the end of the day, it's gambling. It is gambling. A lot of people tend to get wrecked when it comes to crypto, even more than with the stock market, because you can invest in crypto 24 hours a day. And that's where the people that don't really know, that will get into crypto for the first time, they will tend to put in too much money. In some cases, they will go ahead and put in thousands of dollars because they see a crypto token going up. And when you put that thousands of dollars, you just made a few people even more money, and they will go ahead and cash out. And then you're basically holding the bag. Basically what they said is that you're hoping that that token is actually going to go up. If you took a look at that chart that I showed earlier, where you saw that big green candle, now you see it start to do a major correction. Now, does it mean that that token, the one that I'm not endorsing, is actually going to come up? That is possible. That token come up. There are many other tokens that I am in, which I'm going to be sharing as time go on, that on the decentralized platform, that I will let you guys know. But there's just so many tokens that are actually coming out that you can make money. How much should you put into a meme token right now if you got inside information? Okay, let's say, for example, you join a Telegram group and they said, hey, we are going to be partnering up with a particular token, or we're going to be partnering up, most likely going to be listed on a centralized exchange. This is when you want to double down. Now, sometimes the information can be hype. It can be, information to go ahead and help you invest. So this is the reason why you want to, join the Telegram group or Discords, find out, get a good feeling for the community, see if this is something that you want to invest in. And then that's why I invest $150. I spread it around. Primarily, all of my money, the majority of it is going into all the blue chips. And I hope you guys are actually following those principles as well. Now, if you have a good background coming from the stock market, like myself, where I do a lot of different trading, I do options trading and all those different things, you understand the threshold. You understand the risk. You understand that, some tokens are not going to move us. Your stock market, sometimes you look at your portfolio, sometimes the dividends are just chump change. You get it. Crypto will make you even more money, way faster. Now, in some cases, you might get to the point seeing that, you invest in a particular stock or several stocks, and you take a look at your portfolio and you compare to what you've invested in crypto, and you realize that you've made about $20,000 gains versus you tie up all of your dividends, You see that you made roughly about $350. This is what crypto does. This is the reason why crypto is actually the big thing. But what happened right now, I think there's only about 2% of people in the world that are actually investing or know how to actually maneuver around in crypto compared to those persons that have no clue, and compared to the people who are die hard, don't want to change, only want to focus on the stock market. And this is where those people are actually missing a massive opportunity in getting in crypto, especially those persons that don't know how to get to those tokens when they are just being launched. A day, 2, 3 days, you want to get in early, because if you get into a token like I have been getting in on some tokens when the market cap has been as rough as 50,000 or 300,000, and those market cap have gone to roughly about 7 million to 25 million. I have made money. I take my profit. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are learning something here on how to invest, where to go, and how to get into crypto, how much to invest in crypto, understand how money is moving around, understand the rules and regulation of the SEC and the catalyst and how things can go forward. So this is what I'm bringing to you guys. Until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day and peace.